The Bible Code. Evidence of design or mere coincidence?
At the end, if you are still unsure, go to my blog, which is blog.fieldsock.com. Here, check out the blog that correlates with this video. Inside, you will see at the end of the blog, there's a video that will help you visualize the Bible Code. Imagine holding in your hands a collection of 66 books written by over 40 different authors across 1,500 years, each contributing to a grand narrative, yet mysteriously interwoven with an encrypted message. A message that transcends time, mathematics, and human comprehension. Would you dare call this mere coincidence? Or would you begin to question what you've been told about the origins of life, the universe, and the existence of God? A hidden code beyond human capability. In the original Hebrew text of the Old Testament, scholars and cryptologists have uncovered a series of equidistant letter sequences, ELS, codes embedded within the ancient scriptures. These codes, when analyzed mathematically, reveal a structure so intricate that the probability of them occurring by chance is virtually impossible. Consider this. In the Torah, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, the word Torah appears in structured, equidistant letter sequences, forming a pattern that always points toward the sacred name of God. Names of trees appear encrypted in Genesis exactly where the Bible describes the creation of plant life. The genealogy of Boaz to King David appears at precise 49-letter intervals in Genesis 38, an event that wasn't fully realized until centuries later.
Really? Are you kidding me? How can people just ignore something like that?
If this were just a human-authored book, how could such intricate mathematical structures have been embedded across multiple authors and time periods, especially in an era with no computers, no calculators, and no ability to predict future events? The odds of such an encoding happening by random chance? Less than 1 in 10 to the power of 800,000, or 1 in 10 raised to the 800,000th power. That's a R1 in a 10 followed by 800,000 zeros. A number so astronomical, it defies logic. By comparison, the total number of atoms in the known universe is estimated at 10 or 80. A number incomprehensibly smaller than the probability of these codes appearing by accident. The code within you, DNA and the signature of God. If you are skeptical of an intelligent design behind the Bible, consider this. The very code of life itself, DNA, operates under similar principles. DNA is a self-replicating, error-correcting code composed of 4 chemical letters, A, T, C, G, arranged in an ordered sequence that dictates every aspect of life. This biological code is so advanced that even our most sophisticated supercomputers cannot replicate its level of efficiency and complexity. It follows laws of information theory that demand an intelligent source. Yet mainstream science tells us this complexity arose by pure chance? Having something like that come out of your mouth would simply put egg on your face and/or make you look ignorant. The real you is more than just flesh and blood. Flesh and blood was given to you at birth so that you could come into this world and make your own decision as to where you go and what you do in the next life to come. If DNA is proof of intelligent design in the physical world, what about your consciousness, your ability to think, feel, and reason? The real you is not just a body. The real you is software, not hardware. Just as a computer's operating system is independent of the machine it runs on, your soul, your essence, is not bound to this physical realm. Your vessel or body is what keeps you here in the present. Science cannot explain why consciousness exists, why we have a moral compass, or why we seek meaning beyond mere survival. Yet many choose to believe that everything is an accident, that you are simply a product of random mutations with no purpose, no direction, and no afterlife. That right there sounds preposterous. Why are you here, and why did you stop to take the time reading this? Perhaps you've rejected the idea of God because of pain, suffering, or personal experiences that have led you to doubt. Perhaps you've been conditioned by the world to believe that faith is foolish, that science and God cannot coexist. But let me ask you this. Why are you here reading this right now? Coincidence? Or something greater? People who fear the unknown are the ones who choose not to believe. Maybe, just maybe, you've been guided here for a reason. Maybe your spirit cries out to you now, knowing time is almost up. If it was me, I would listen to the gut feeling you have. This could be your last wake-up call. You can dismiss this message. You can ignore the overwhelming evidence and continue believing that everything is random, accidental, and meaningless. Or you can stop, reflect, and ask yourself the question that truly matters. What if I've been wrong?